Hello everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Lone Oak Farm episode number 2 here on Farming Simulator 17. So before we get going, let me just apologise for one, my tired today, and two, it's currently 32 degrees inside my house according to the thermometer, so very hot once again. We're having some scorching summers here in the UK, for those of you that are watching from outside of the UK. Unbelievable. But shouldn't let stop us today, so we're going to crack on with today's events now. We're going to be doing a little bit of ploughing today, but not too much. I know ploughing's quite fun, but watching ploughing is not so much fun. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit. But first of all, let's get our combines back out. We can see we've parked them all away because, well, that was the last video we did that. We're not going to be using these today ourselves. We're just going to set one off to a field and set them off on a hide worker, and then we shouldn't have to deal with them. We're going to be driving this beast today, I've decided. We're going to be taking out the John Deere 9R. Fantastic looking thing this. Now, I have no idea, but I wonder if we're going to get this thing in FS19 in replace of the case quad track. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. The quad track has, of course, been in since FS13 now, so it may be time for us to change over to something else. Right, so first things first, we are not actually going to take the John Deere out. We'll let it cool down. We'll take out the case for now. We do have the header trailer outside, as you may have saw a second ago. So this is the axial flow, sorry, 9230. Let's go ahead and get the head tracking turned on here. We'll get it reset, and we are good to go. Let's go ahead and turn that on real quick. Bit of a head tracking glitch once again. I've explained that last video. Same story today. We keep getting interruptions from the head tracking, which is really annoying, but hopefully it won't last too long. I've covered up the window with temporary curtains, aka lots of clothes, so hopefully it won't interrupt us too much. So let's go ahead and get our beacon light on real quick, just for health and safety. So how you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Really hot. I'm finding it very hard to record in this heat. I was actually going to be streaming today, so I'm currently recording this on Sunday evening. Yeah, it's 20. I can't see because my FPS count was. I think it's 8:15. You guys can see better than me in the top right corner because, of course, you don't have the FPS counter on top of that. Right, let's go ahead and reverse up to this. First of all, let's get our. Can you do it on this trip? Okay, we can't do it on this combine. I thought we had to lift up the shredder, but apparently not. So hopefully we can squeeze this in here. I actually put this in with the pickup truck, so it might be a bit of a squeeze to get in. I think we're going to be able to do it just though. Cool. So are we going to be able to get round and hitch this up? Hopefully. Good little parking space for this though. So let's go ahead and connect that up like so. And we're now ready to take that out. Hopefully we can actually get out of here. So, like I said, it's a little bit tight. Where's the ladder? Here it is. Stairs come in. Oh, we're still in reverse. Well done, Simulate. See, like I said, very hard to get the motivation to record lately because of the heat. Like I said, it's 32 degrees, so it's not fun whatsoever sitting in my room doing this, but I shall try and power through it. So FarmCon soon, actually. So this will be going out on Monday, maybe even Tuesday. FarmCon is just around the corner, so I'll be watching that. If you guys are... Any of you guys going to that, actually? Or any people watching it? I do like watching the FarmCon stuff. Of course, it's going to be our first look at FS19 from actual gameplay. So looking forward to that. Let's get our map up a minute. I don't actually know where I'm going. Okay, we're here already. Turns out it was just at the edge of our driveway. So I'm still on our driveway now, as you can see by the mini-map there. Alright, so let's go ahead and position ourselves where we can actually get to the header so it's facing the correct way. Let's go ahead and stop here. This is a shared road with other farmers. My voice broken. This is a shared road with other farmers, so we make sure we put our hazard lights on and leave our beacons on for that. Let's get that disconnected like so. Now what we're going to do is swing around, connect it. Of course, this is the built-in trailer header, so we don't have to worry about taking it off the header trailer and leaving the header trailer somewhere. Which is why I chose this combine, because we're not actually harvesting ourselves today, so it's be nice and quick getting this up onto here. Let's position that like that, and we're up. Let's get that unfolded. We'll get the combine unfolded as well. So I think we're going to go that way, possibly. Right, I'm going to actually do this in third person. You guys actually have something to look at a minute. Let's get our beacon lights off now. So we're going to start at this side of the field for no reason other than I want to know how much we can fill it with the pipe. So I'm going to assume it'll be able to get at least 2 passes in, and we don't want the pipe going into the crop. So I'm going to try this way. It might not work, but shimmy along this tree. Right, so let's take a look here. Everything is unfolded, ready to go. Let's position ourselves up here. Like that. Harvester on. Now this is canola, so I don't have to worry about... oh, that's the wrong button. So I don't have to worry about doing any of that. And they're away. Cool. She's missing quite a bit. I'm assuming this edge is not completely straight. There we go, that is the combine working, so we're just checking on that later on. But today, like I said, we'll be getting into the 9R. So let's get back to the farm and we'll check that out. Right, I completely forgot, before we head into the 9R and start ploughing, we do need to get into the Western Star and pick up the trailer from the last video. You guys remember in episode number 1 we were harvesting some canola. Let's get into this on a minute. Get it ticking over. Make sure our axle's up because we don't need it. Yes, it is. Cool. So yeah, you guys remember last video we were harvesting, we were using the auger wagon to dump into a semi-trailer. So we've done that now. Let me just go ahead and pick... In fact, where were we? I think it was over this way. I'm still not 100% sure my way around the map. There's our beautiful Silverado over there. So for those of you that missed episode number 1, this is the Western Star mod. I love this mod. You guys have seen this before, like I've mentioned in the last video, when we did the mountain haul video. It's the same one. This is my edited version. The only difference is we've got a hitch on the back for pulling like header trailers and stuff if we need to. That's pretty much it. But it's also got a drop axle, which is really nice. So our trailer is right there. So I got too far of a drive. Let's just go up here. I'm assuming we might actually need the drop axle trailer, the drop axle now, because it's gonna be a lot of weight. I could be wrong. Right, let's get into third person here. I wish I got a more interesting colour than white. Might spray it at some point. This truck. Right, let's position ourselves nicely like this. I wish there was a fifth wheel mod out where when you reverse into trailers properly, like if you get it spot on, it connects. A bit like the advanced trailer coupling for ETS truck. American Truck Simulator? Yeah, I think that's got it as well. ETS2 and I think American Truck Simulator as well. I'm assuming that's got advanced trailer coupling as well. But one thing we've got to do is put the cover on. So there we go, let's do that. Actually, one thing I did install since the last video is we now have the light HUD mod on. I forgot the exact name for it. As you can see, it tells us when our beacons are on, our work lights there as well. Our hazard lights, which we had originally anyway, so I've had to remove the original mod and replace it with that one. So where's the actual dump zone? There's our silos over here. I'm assuming it's going to be around here somewhere. It's going to be right there, isn't it? Right, so how can we do this? I think we're going to have to reverse up into this, you know? Hopefully we can. Hopefully we've got enough room in this yard to do so. Let's just pull into this workshop once again. Let's go through the wall magically. It's hard to control the camera and the wheel at the same time. Just had a little knock there. Excuse me. That should do it. It's only a game. We'll leave it like that a minute. Don't want to spend the whole video... Okay, it's not on my side panel. Let's go ahead and use that button then. Right, so we'll leave that doing its thing there for now. We are blocking the yard a little bit, but whilst that unloads, let's go ahead and jump in to the 9R. We'll get the plough hooked up and take that over to the field we just came from, ironically, where we just picked that trailer up from. So let's jump up into the cab here. Steering wheel automatically comes down in this thing, which is nice. Right, so sorry about that. I just had to adjust the room once again there, because the head tracking was going absolutely crazy once again. So I've had to completely cover up the blind and put the room light on instead. Luckily the room light is white to give like a daytime light effect when I'm using the wheel cam, but hopefully you guys can't really notice that much of a difference. I'm going to have to stop using head tracking, I think, during the daytimes. I literally cannot wait for it to start raining again. Right. So let's go ahead and back this up. I love having articulated tractors. Look at that pinpoint accuracy right there. Look. And that should do about there. There is no door IC, which is strange. I thought there would be, as soon as there's got IC everywhere else. Let's get the plough hooked up. So we have the Salford, the huge one that came in game. It is the Model 8300. There we go. So we're going to take this over to the field once again. We're not going to be doing the whole thing today because, like I said, some people find ploughing a bit boring to watch. It's fun to do. It's quite relaxing to do. But I understand it can't be the most fun thing to watch. Now, because I was sorting out the room, the tractor is actually full already. The combine size is actually full already. So we do have to sort that out in a second. But as this isn't a harvesting video, I'm not worried just yet. Might just take the Western Star over, to be fair. Right, now I believe we've got quite a wide berth here, so we're going to go quite slow around here. Avoid those rocks. I think we're free. Let's have a look, see how we're looking. Yeah, we're looking good. So I'm not sure how these things actually go out on the road, you know. This is the plough folded up as well, so it gets even longer when we unfold it. Right, everybody, so we've made it back to the field once again. So this is the field we're doing today, the one we harvested in episode number 1. So we're going to get this turned around as quick as possible. Now, in my rage with the head tracking and adjusting the room, I've made it better than it's ever been. So inside this cab, we've got windows all the way around. I can actually look pretty much all the way around it as well, look. I don't think I've ever had the head tracking that good. So, every cloud has a silver lining, a lot of good stuff. So before we actually head out, and whilst we're still going straight, I am going to unfold the plough right now, like that. So I believe I'm doing this the right way. Here we are. Okay. So this is not a reversible plough, so we're actually going to have to do passes, like go to the other side of the field sort of thing. Just like back in the day. Right, so let's go ahead. Position ourselves probably about here. I'll do the headlands after. Obviously you can't do a proper headland with the plough this size, so we're just going to have to do like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 passes along the edges. Right, so we actually want to get this thing onto the field first of all. We don't want to be ploughing the road, do we? So let's get that thing on. It's caught there a little bit, but it should be okay. Right. Well, let's drop it down. This thing does have GPS, so let's see if we can work out how to do it. Right, so that GPS is now on. Let's go ahead and start ploughing. So yeah, I think a plough of this size is quite well justified on a big American map like this, especially with the tractor. So once again, I've had a lot of people ask me to use this 9R on British maps. I couldn't bring myself to do it, so it's the first time we've actually got to use it in the video, which is pretty cool. I probably, if I was in the UK doing a British map and decided to use it, I'd probably use the wheels instead, because this thing does have wheels as well if you want them. You can have dual wheels, single wheels, tracks. I think that's it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. So we decided to go with that. So, like I said earlier, do you reckon this is going to be replacing the Case quad track? Once again, I have no idea. It's just a guess. It'll be a perfect opportunity for John Deere to start pushing tractors. And like I said, the Case quad track's been in now since FS13, so... Although we are still keeping Case in the game, as we already know. So maybe we'll have both of them, who knows. Okay, so we're just approaching the edge of our... or the end of our first pass here, and that took quite a while. Of course, this field's really long, and we don't have the fastest tractor in the world. This thing's mainly brute force, I think, brute torque. So it's not designed to go fast, just to get the job done. So like I said, this is not a reversible plough. So what we are going to do is, first of all, watch these sunflowers in case we crash into them. We don't own that field right there. It's a bit intimidating, the size of it, especially for YouTube content. If I was just playing for myself, maybe, but the field's a little bit too big for doing YouTube videos on. But if you guys want, we can buy that one. It's got loads of obstacles in the middle as well, or 2 little islands, which is pretty cool. So actually, we do want to kiss the side of this field though, because we need to get a nice little turn as we go into this end, which is right here. So it's not a very wide field, it's just very, very long. It's when you're going 6 miles per hour. Right, let's go ahead and turn down here. I think we might have to adjust the GPS a second. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I don't actually know how to use offsets properly with GPS because I don't really use GPS that often. Right, so we are on the course now. Once again, we'll wait until we get onto the field because we don't want to be ploughing the road. I think that'll do about... Are we on the back there? That'll do. Drop it down. Right, so let's get some passes done. Even the time lapse, I think it's going to take ages. So we're going to crack on with a few of these, and I'll see you guys in a second. Right, everybody, so we are now coming towards the end of our fourth pass. It's taken ages and we've only done 4, so this is going to be a long project. I've probably got to do it off camera. Now I do want to do one more thing quickly before we start the video, so that's why I'm going to quickly leave this here and I'll come drive it again in a second. Let's go here. By the way, I forgot that you could not rotate the seat completely, but just tilt the seat a little bit so that you can look back at your plow or whatever you're using, which is pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and get that lifted up here. Reverse back off the road just in case the farmer needs to get through. Get it turned off. Right, let's go and get the Western Star real quick. Right, here we are back at the Western Star. Let's go ahead. I don't think we've got much maneuverability here. Let's go ahead and... We do have a little bit of rear wheel steering, but not too much. I think that's about as far as we can get. Let's go full lock. Pretty sure you're not going to do that in a real life truck. Go full lock whilst you're not moving. There we go. Let's come out a little bit wide so we don't hit the trailer. Yeah, it's right in front of us, wasn't it? Can't remember where we were going then, but yeah, it's right in front of us. So it's getting into 17:26 in game, and you can tell the sun's going down a little bit. You can tell by the sky in the background there. Don't have that issue in real life because it's currently pretty much 9 PM and it's still broad daylight outside in real life. So, and it's still 32 degrees. You may have saw me play with my phone in the time lapse there. That was me putting a Instagram post onto my Simulate Gaming Instagram. If you guys follow that, you would have saw that. It's actually done quite a lot, and the pipe's on the right side, which is nice. We do have the blanket off, don't we? Not blanket, you know what I mean? Cover. Are we going to be able to get through here? Yes, look at that. Right, so of course we usually use the auger wagon, but seeing as we're on our way, we just will stop off here real quick. Get him unloaded. So there's quite a big hold on that combine. This is all canola, so we don't have to do any baling after yet, although we do need some straw, so we need to hurry up and find some sort of straw income at some point, because of course we've got 40 pigs that we need to attend to. They've not got any food just yet, so that's a video for a future, a project for another video. Right, so he's now unloaded. He gave us 12,000 litres, give or take, and it's only filled us up. Is that 17 or 11%? Still wish you could change the colour of those bits at the bottom. Let's go ahead and park on the side here. He's actually missed quite a lot on this side, though. Look at that. I assume the field's not completely square. So we'll leave this in the middle here somewhere. So thank you very, very much for joining me in this episode. A little bit of a random one. Of course, we're still getting rid of all the starter fields. So at some point, well, in fact, no, this is like one more field after this we have to harvest, which I'll probably do off camera, and we can start planting our own stuff and get the farm into a position where we actually control what's going on. So we're just getting rid of all the starter fields once again. Thank you very, very much for joining me in this episode. If you did enjoy it, please slap the thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.